This is a two-part question. First, I know that the Liberty outscored between the end of the first quarter and the first 3 to 4 minutes of the second quarter, 20-2. What were some of the adjustments that you saw looking on the floor from a defensive standpoint that kind of took that swing that they had to change that momentum? And then the second question from an offensive standpoint, you guys had 15 assists on 12 turnovers. How did you assess New York's adjustment defensively based off of their pressure and their length that you could see from the floor?
Any other questions? Your first question was about the adjustments. Is that correct, in the second quarter, starting at the second quarter?
Yeah, so from the end of the first quarter to about the first 3 or 4 minutes of the second quarter,
Yeah, okay.
the New York Liberty went on about a 22 run.
Gotcha.
What were some of the adjustments you saw from that standpoint and from a lack of defensive?
All right, guy, I got you. I got it. Thank you. Our pickup points started to be crappy. We got soft. We didn't engage the ball well enough. They kind of just bully balled us and get into spots. You know, if you go back and you start watching, they're picking us up full court and we're picking on them up at the freaking hash mark. It's not good enough. So instead of extending pressure, we kind of shrunk back. Then we went away from some schemes. We gave them some switching that wasn't supposed to happen. Switching gets you into rotations. It makes it a disadvantage on the boards. I mean, I could go down a list of things that we did wrong, sir. And we missed shots, so it starts to compound because now you're playing in transition defense all the time. So, I mean, it's like plugging 12 different holes in the dam. Everybody got to be doing their job at the same time at a high rate of want to factor, of edge, of execution. It can't just, I think they played harder than us in some ways, that's probably the most disappointing. Ball doesn't go in, out, whatever, this adjustment, that adjustment. You can't get outplayed heart-wise. That sucks. That's disappointing.
Thank you, Becky.
I don't remember your other question. Sorry.